This is the Strait of Hormuz crisis in Bible prophecy, global trade collapse, and KJV truth revealed. What if I told you one narrow strip of water could shake the entire world? What if the Bible, written thousands of years ago, already warned about a moment when global trade would suddenly collapse? And what if what's happening today is not political, but prophetic? 1 Thessalonians 5:3, KJV. For when they shall say, peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. Could a crisis like the Strait of Hormuz be part of that sudden destruction? Stay with me, because what the Bible reveals next will shock you. What is really at stake? Global trade dependence. The world today runs on oil, shipping, and trade routes. If a key route is blocked, economies collapse, nations panic, prices explode, wars can begin. But here's the deeper question. Did the Bible ever warn about global economic collapse? The Bible clearly predicts trade collapse. Revelation 18:17, KJV. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught. Revelation 18:11, KJV. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise any more. This is not symbolic alone. This describes a sudden collapse, a global system, merchants, international trade leaders, economic devastation in 1 hour, sudden global shock. Revelation 18:10, KJV. For in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Think about this. Not slow decline, not gradual recession, instant collapse. A major choke point like a global oil route being shut down could trigger financial panic, crash markets, cause worldwide shortages. This matches the speed and scale described in Revelation. The merchants of the earth. Revelation 18:23, KJV. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth. The Bible reveals global elites connected to trade, a powerful economic system, a sudden destruction of that system. When trade stops, power collapses. Jesus warned about global chaos. Matthew 24:7, KJV. For nation shall rise against nation, and there shall be famines. Luke 21:25, KJV. Upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Perplexity equals confusion, no solution. Imagine, trade routes blocked, oil supply, disrupted nations, confused and desperate. This is exactly what Jesus warned. The sea plays a key role. Revelation 18:19, KJV. And they cast dust on their heads, for in 1 hour is she made desolate. Ezekiel 27:27, KJV. Thy riches shall fall into the midst of the seas. Notice this. Trade ships seize, collapse. The Bible repeatedly connects the sea with economic destruction. Could a strait crisis trigger this? Let's be clear. The Bible does not name modern locations, but it does describe patterns. Narrow trade routes, implied through sea commerce. Heavy dependence on shipping. Sudden disruption. Global economic collapse. A crisis in a critical trade passage could fit this prophetic pattern. The spiritual warning, most important. This is not just about oil, not just about politics. It is about judgment and warning. Revelation 18:4, KJV. Come out of her, my people. God is warning. Do not trust the world system. Do not depend on wealth. Be spiritually ready. Why this matters right now? We are seeing rising tensions, trade instability, global uncertainty. Luke 21:28, KJV. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up, for your redemption draweth nigh. What if the next global crisis happens in 1 hour? What if the system everyone trusts suddenly fails? And what if the Bible was not warning about someday, but about this generation? If you believe the Bible is speaking to this moment, type Amen in the comments. Subscribe now, because the next prophecy we reveal may happen sooner than you think.